Welcome back to Legend Dragoon, everybody. In today's episode, we're going to continue the story. In the last episode, we defeated the Divine Dragon, and we figured out Lloyd was a Wingly, and he has made his way and kidnapped the queen of the country. And so now we are going to go see what's going on. Alright, Stardust. I couldn't remember if I grabbed that one or not. There's a bunch here, so we'll just keep going. Alright, let's go see what the other sacred sisters are up to. Grab that one. I think there's something like 6 here in the capital. It's like a crazy amount. What do you mean that Queen Teresa was taken away? What happened? Let me tell you. A few days ago, when the howling of the dragon from the Mountain of Mortal Dragon stopped, we assumed he had been successfully vanquished. Everyone was happy about it. How long has it been since we have stopped hearing the howling of the Divine Dragon? It's been about 1 week now. See, been 1 week. Since you looked at me. Don't worry, Sister Luana said this feeling of the Divine Dragon is gone. I'm back. I have good news for you, Queen Teresa. As Sister Luana said, it seems they defeated the Divine Dragon. I'm glad. Now we can focus on the recovery of the country. I appreciate it, Wink. Please, give the knights their well-earned rest. About the knights. My knighthood is currently being treated. A Wingly who had something against humans suddenly raided us. Winglies attacked you? According to Miranda, they're a friendly species. Some of the Winglies are militant. This gentleman repelled them so that we were able to come back to the castle safe and sound. Let me introduce him. His name is Mr. Lloyd, Your Majesty. It is a pleasure to meet you, Your Majesty. Not only that, it was Mr. Lloyd who gave us the good news of the successful vanquishing of the Divine Dragon. How did you find out about it? It was a coincidence. I saw Sister Miranda and her companions who completed the vanquishing in the Mountain Dragon tomb. I understand. Let me express my gratitude to you. Actually, it's not the first time I was saved by Mr. Lloyd. Oh, I remember. This gentleman is the man of the fate Sister Wink was talking about, isn't he? Shh, hush. Queen Teresa, she was saved from the bandits in Danao by this gentleman too. It wasn't a coincidence, was it? Helping Wink and coming here? Sister Luana, what are you talking about? The murderous intention you can see on the side. You can't disguise it in front of me. Wink, Seti, stay back. I felt it too. Something's wrong. I hadn't intended to make a scene. However, sometimes it can't be avoided. Nani? Queen Teresa! Mr. Lloyd, what on earth? Don't come closer. What do you want? I desire the moon mirror. Moon mirror? How do you know about it? You don't need to worry about that. You should just take me there, Your Majesty. Answer me from the beginning. From the beginning, it was your purpose? Wink, get away! I just desire the power to create a utopia. Queen Teresa, he's reading your mind. Shall we go to the last divine moon object? The last divine moon object? Is he going to end this? Miranda, where's the moon mirror? In the Tower of Flanville, to the west of Kashao Glacier. Teresa is the key to the tower. I'll take care of the rest. Sister Miranda, we'll bring Queen Teresa back. We're not going to let Lloyd get what he wants. Alright, so on to the Kashua, however you say it. It's like 12 different ways to pronounce some of the stuff in this game. Alright, so let's go. First things first, we're going to stock up on items. Because there's not, well, actually no, we're not going to stock up items here. We'll stock up on items somewhere else. There's actually, hey Martel, let's turn those two, let's turn these two in. I don't think that'll be enough. Yeah, that wasn't enough to get us to the next item. Alright, but let's sell. Get rid of two of those. Sell that, 'cause that's useless. Okay. And then I'll buy a couple more healing pods. Definitely gonna get a couple mind purifiers. That should be. Oh, well, we'll get some healing breezes too. Those are very useful, honestly. Alright. Let's continue on. So, Kashua Glacier is right over here. At this point, I think you can go visit Neat to get that Stardust that I had mentioned before that's like super hard to find. Back? I'll show you guys where Neat is actually before we do that, because might as well go get it while I'm thinking about it. Otherwise I'll forget that I didn't go get it. So get to Neat, you go to the Evergreen Forest. Still wish that was a shortcut. Let's go this way. Okay. So up to the north, I believe, is where you fought Kamui. Plus, we need to get some additions built up for Hashel and Kongol. Don't really care much about darts, just because he has the most, but like he's also mastered the most out of everybody, I think, or he's tied with mastering the most. All right, so Neat should be this way. I gotta remember how to get to Neat, honestly. it's been a long time since I've done it. In fact, I'm gonna Google so I don't waste everybody's time. Yes. Okay, so it is in the maze-like section. Okay, that's what I thought. So I gotta turn around. Yeah, because like you usually only go to neat like once or like once. All right, it's back this way. Then it is the easternmost easternmost exit according to the wiki.
Take that, flurry of sticks.
We're Asheville's starting. He's starting to come online a little bit. Really. You want a squirrel dodge you? Or a flying rat, which is just a squirrel?
Burning rush.
Alright. So it should be this easternmost exit. Nope. This one? This one. Yes. Yeah, it's this one. Oh, hello. Oof.
Take that, flurry of sticks.
That's something else I'm kind of surprised. Like, clearly there are elves in the game. We just fought one. But I wonder if they're like not as intelligent as the other species, or they just didn't want to bother with that. Okay, so here's the holy sh. All right, I know I just made that look easy. That is normally not how this goes, and I cannot stress that enough. It is like normally you're like right here looking at it or something like that. So I guess the sweet spot is right here in front of this little, I guess, ice pile of frozen boulder and whatever this rock covered in ice is, looking directly at it. I've tried, like, people will say, oh, you got to go up here, you look at it from here. I guess this is the sweet spot. But I think there's also, if you come over here, no, okay. I thought, vaguely remembering that if you come here with Dart and you interacted with this, it would be like a cutscene, like, oh, there's my mom and dad's, or there's my mom's name, Dart's dad's name, strictly not mentioned. But I guess I just misremembered, or maybe it's later on in the story after other story beats. All right, well, now that we got the arguably the most annoying Stardust in the game to get, because it's so out of the way. Like, if you don't know to go check there, you would never find it. Heck, even, like, I didn't know that you could even physically go to Neat until I, like, looked up a guide for the Stardust when I was, like, 13 or 14. Yeah, that sounds about right. And it was like, oh, yeah, you need to go to Neat. I'm like, excuse you? You can go to Neat? And then I had to look up how to get to Neat. Like, obviously it was somewhere in the forest or around the forest area, because that's where Rose split off from us. So that just made sense. But because I hardly ever collect all the Stardust in a run, just because I don't really... Don't be wrong, the items you get from collecting Stardust are phenomenal. But this game is not hard enough for you to make it like a necessity to go and collect them every single run, and just unless you just love 100%ing the game. If that is your whole shtick when you play this game, is you play it like once every 2-3 years, and every time you 100% it, level 28. You know, then all means, because like I'll go ahead and tell you, when you collect all the 50 Stardust, you get what appears to be a useless item until you go to a certain dungeon and interact with it, and it unlocks a secret boss, which is the hardest boss in the game, harder than the final boss, based off of, I think, sheer damage. I don't remember who has more HP, the secret boss or the final boss. I'm pretty sure it's the final boss, because the final boss is just Man, he is a slog. He has like 100,000 HP or something. It's a lot, like across his whole fight. Might be less than that, but it feels like 100,000. I think the other guy, I'm not gonna say his name just because I do plan to fight him. He hits like he only uses powerful magic. Only. I missed that dialogue. I think it was Maria saying, "Wow, it's so cold. It pierces through my aged bones." It's a land where the earth is eternally covered under ice. I understand that it must be harsh on someone who's never been here. Darn! I'm totally dying. You often visit such a place, Miranda? Whee! It's been a while since I came all the way here. But I would often come here to find solace for my loneliness. Why don't you go to a bar and drink like everybody else, Miranda? Go have fun. You've got such a kind mother like Queen Teresa. How could you have a lonely time? Her Majesty Teresa is not my birth mother. My true birth mother abandoned me. After that, I met Her Majesty Teresa. Her Majesty Teresa cherished me when I was alone, as if I were her real daughter. Since then, I've never felt loneliness again. Starts like, I get it. I totally get you. Oh yeah, you will slip and slide across the map, so if you... also, a good idea is to put the heat blade on Dart here, because every enemy is... See, we were slipping. Yep. Because all the enemies here, I think almost all of them are like water-based, so you'll just do a lot more damage. Like this dude, the Mammoth. He's a rare encounter in this dungeon. You will come across him commonly in another dungeon, like tied into this one. I think he's one of the few non-water elementals. He's Earth, which makes sense. I couldn't make the argument that a Mammoth is water type. Right now, Earth, yeah, definitely see that. Flurry of sticks. And he also has a lot of HP. Yeah, see, that's why I like Hashel. Hashel just absolutely, he'll run circles around most of the other men in the game that you can fight with. This way. Just to have, like, you saw that 2 turns in a row. And if you just use their base speeds and not like you don't get Bandit Ring to... See, look, I even give you a heat blade here to tell you, hey, you might want to put this on. Every enemy here is water. And yet we run into 2 of them.
Take that, flurry of sticks.
Crap.
Yes. Burning rush.
Stinky breath. That sounds like my dog. Got old man breath or old dog breath. Ain't that right, Tim? Got a... I think he's turning 14 this year, Shelty. And he got that old man breath, and it is rough. He can't. Okay. So, if I remember correctly, hey, finally a water elemental and then a thunder element. Oh no, they're both the icicle. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what says icicle ball here about this. If anything, yeah, no, I'm not getting icicle. This guy makes sense. Freeze Knight. This guy, yeah. It looks like a really gaudy, awful Christmas ornament, but that's it.
Yes. sticks.
What? Okay. There we go.
Take that, flurry of sticks.
He doesn't have much HP, but I do remember the Freeze Knight hitting hard. Like, he does have, like, high damage. He's a glass cannon. This guy has the physical attack shield, just like the version of it in the Valley of Corrupted Gravity. So you could, if you don't one-shot them, you can farm them for additions. Grab this item. Meteor Falls. Nice. Okay. You can read this sign. Right to the Tower of Flanville, up to the snowfield. Warning, slide. That means you will slip and slide. So we got to go down into the right. If you try and go up to the left, I think Miranda's going to say, nope, not that way. I love that the penguin's weapon is just a fish head. It's hard to tell, but you can see like a pointy nose and stuff. Land skater. You can definitely see it was a fish head. I think it was breathing. So he's just using a straight up fish as a weapon.
Burning rush.
If I'm like 100% memory is accurate, if you're playing this game normally and you have Dart in your party and you never replace them without using like the Severed Chains mod, around this level, unless you've been doing some grinding, usually is when he would have Dragoon level 5, is usually when I would unlock it. And it's great for an upcoming boss. So if you're playing with just Dart and excuse me, if you're playing with Dart and normally and stuff, like I said, by this time he should have level 5 Dragoon. I know some fans of the game and stuff have grinded on disc 1. Like the second you get Dart's Dragoon Spirit at Hoeks, they literally go and just grind out his Dragoon level to 5, which the amount of dedication to that is insane. Want to use a healing breeze. I can't. I'm sorry. I've never been able to do that. The most I've ever grinded out, I think I got to level 3 using in a Dart only run that I tried to do, or I did do. I just don't 100% the game. And he was like Dragoon level 3 before the boss of Disc 1. Customers! There's really customers here? I can't believe it, Brother Segundo. Oops. Sorry, I forgot about you momentarily. I sell weapons, and I sell items. And we're peddlers. Must be fate meeting you here. It's such a chance. Why don't you buy something? Come on, think of this as a charity. Bruh, you're the one here in the glacier. By the way, these merchants have 2 more brothers somewhere else. We'll meet them later. But all their names are like numerical, like Segundo's the 2nd, Quarto's the 4th. And I think I can't remember the first one's, the other 2's name off the top. Now I think one of them's Tertio. Something to do with 3, and then I do not remember the guy's like the first brother's name. But we'll meet them later in this disc actually. Relatively soon. For me. Not for y'all. By the time that episode comes out, probably be like 3-4 weeks from now. Alright. Let's see what he has as far as items go. Healing Fog, Greases, Rhapsodies, Angel Prayer. Okay, he doesn't sell anything great on the item scale. Say hello to my other brothers at the other place. What other place? Let's see what weapons you have. Mind Crush. Oh, we already have that. Battle Axe. Definitely gonna buy that. The Flamberge. Yes. Virulent Arrow. Yeah, we can get you some. Now, the Saint Armor. Saint Armor is really good. I would go ahead and just buy it for both Albert and Dart. It's just overall better. Ooh. Nah, we'll keep the robes on. Let's see. Does anybody just need a boost? Oh my goodness. Rose, why is your physical defense a 24? That's crazy. It's really expensive. It's really expensive. Yeah, we'll pass on it. I think we can get one later. Oh, Primero and Tercero are somewhere around. Drop in on them, will you? There you go. So, that's their names. Open. Gushing Magma. You know, it would have been great if you sold fire magic items. Okay, so this is like a weird little platform. Pay no mind to the glowing purple in the background. It means nothing. Absolutely nothing. Do not worry about it. And if you know what it is, do not say anything. Just because it's I like how this game does a lot of storytelling with the backgrounds of the game. Like obviously you're going to notice the glowing purple in the ice and stuff. And you're like, okay, what is this? Why is it glowing? And as you explore more, it's going to become more apparent. Open the treasure chest. Thank you. Ooh, the Phoenix Plume. That's another piece of excellent equipment. So it avoids bewitching, confusion, fear, and dispiriting. And you can put this on anybody. If you're gonna put it on somebody, I would probably put it on pretty much whoever's gonna stay in your party. So for most people, that's gonna be Dart. A good argument also is Albert, just because it boosts his magic defense up a little bit. You can also put it on Hongol. But I mean, honestly, it's kind of whoever you want to put it on. I think I'm gonna put it on Hashel, just kind of round out his stats a little more. Let's see what everybody's additions are like. Oh, 8 more to complete Burning Rush. We probably do that. Maybe not the end of this episode. We'll probably do that between episodes real quick, just because you guys have seen Burning Rush so many times. I don't want to bore you with that. And then we'll move on to Crush Dance. Rose. Oh, hey, we're almost done with Flurry of Sticks. We actually might work on grinding out some additions between episodes. Yeah, because I think that's... Yeah, we've got the full party of 7. So might as well between episodes. Alright. Let's move on. No. That's also a problem with the ice sliding around. You'll hit a wall and you might bounce back and slide back into the thing. It mainly just this little platform area. Okay. Hello? Okay. You know what? Yeah, why not? Let's do this. Yeah, we're about to run into a surprise boss fight. It's a little mini boss, and he's annoying, but I also think he has like the most HP out of any boss, except for the Divine Dragon that we fought so far. which is really unusual. Like, it's just a one-off monster. Like, the only introduction you get to him is the roar we just had, and this that little cutscene that's about to happen when we get to him. I'm trying to think, is there any? Oh wait, I think, yeah, you can walk. It's right here. You can walk behind this little ledge. Open the treasure chest. Thank you. Fatal Blizzard. Absolutely useless in this dungeon, but going to be very useful upcoming. All right, here we go. Boss fight. What? Hongo feels. Monster angry. About we entered here. I cannot imagine what they are thinking to live in such a cold place. Monster don't know coldness. Monster only knows to kill. It wants to kill us. Thank you, but no thank you. Here it comes. The normal boss theme just slapped so hard in this game. Alright, so this is the Wendigo, spelled with an I, not an E. He does have a special gimmick, which we probably will see, but you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna whoop this dude with additions for a hot second.
Burning rush.
I mean, we're doing some decent damage. I mean, that's roughly 1,000 damage around. Yeah, I mean, we're doing over, like, just barely over 1,000 damage. Schmack. Alright. Is he... Okay, he's not good.
Yes.
Oh, maybe if I didn't screw those up. There we go. Hongo will make up for his raw damage. This is excellent opportunity just to grind out these additions. But yeah, this is a pretty cool design boss. Like, overall, really cool. He's got like the skull mouth, the giant beating heart in a rib cage that looks like it's going to eat you, the one arm, and then the spectral arm. Let's see, can we get a better angle of the boss? Yeah, you can see where his arm got ripped off or something. Yeah. Dang, it won't give us the overhead view of this fight. There we go.
Burning rush.
That seems a little bit more appropriate. Okay. So, this is his special gimmick. He'll run up to a character. And then trap them in his ribcage. Okay? And then he summons these snow cannons, which self-destruct after a certain amount of time. So, we're going to use a gushing magma with Dart. Oops. I mean Hashel. Although I think Hashel's magic attack is a little higher than Dart's. Or it's roughly right around here. The snow cannons do a lot of damage when they kamikaze. That's weird. Oh, so you can hit the heart for a lot of damage after he spits them out. One. Maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe it's the heart has a couple of HP and you can kill him that way, or you can just whoop his butt. Okay, so he's back to normal. The regular way. I think we're just gonna whoop on him the regular way, just get those last 10 or so editions on everybody. Bro is picking on everybody but Dark.
Yes. Burning rush.
Now we're gonna go for Dart. You know the. Yeah, there we go. This should do a good bit of damage. Nice.
Take that flurry of sticks.
Smack. Yeah, those are pretty much all his moves. Slam you to the ground, ghost hand uppercut, grab you and trap you in a ribcage. I don't think he has any other magic attacks. Now, if you don't have a magic item when he puts somebody in his ribcage, if you go to attack, you will hurt your teammate. So be mindful of that. So if they grab, like, let's say instead of Hashel, we had Miranda or Maru, and we hit up, and I forgot that, and I just attacked, or I didn't know that, I just attacked with Congo. It's safe to say Congo would absolutely put Maru like in the red with his physical damage because her defense is just that bad comparatively, and you can kill your teammate with that, and then you have to revive them. So do be mindful of that. All right, who is? We'll just heal Hashel. Everybody else is still above half.
Flurry of sticks.
Okay, he just loves to pick Congo. All right. So let's just destroy the ice can or the snow cannons. Dang, we're not level 3 Dragoon yet, which really sucks because Dart has an awesome fire spell for this fight. What does Hatchel have? Ooh, hey, you know what? Flash Hall. We'll use your own element. I don't know if we've seen this animation since Emperor Dole back in Disc 1, because he does use that move. Congo. Let's just not and say we did. Alright. We'll heal up Dart.
Take that flurry of sticks.
Flurry of sticks. Come on. There we go. Gotta focus. Yeah, but hopefully after this fight, everybody will have hit their next edition level. Like, they definitely should have, because I'm doing this the stubborn, slow way. Magic is just this dude's Achilles heel. Much like everything in this game, that's probably like my biggest complaint, is that so many enemies if you hit them with a magic attack, they just take like double, triple damage compared to even like the strongest editions. This becomes less prevalent towards the last half of disc 3 and all of disc 4. A lot of enemies get much more magical defense, so making it not as strong, but it's still like the strongest way to do damage in the game by far. Probably the only thing that will out damage it is Dragoon magic, but because of how limited that is, it kind of balances itself out. All right. Okay. All right. Well, we're not gonna do that with Pongo. Yeah, do not attack Wendigo when he has something like this. Destroy these guys first. Dang! I really thought he was gonna be able to one shot. All right. What magic item do we have? Nope. There we go. We'll hit everybody. Oh, I can't even see what the percentage is. I just know it's extremely high. That's right. Spit him out. Normally at this point, if you had attacked the heart like every single time he did that, you would probably just win. But like I said, I'm doing this fight to get additional levels. Try and say that 3 times fast. And then once Dart has Burning Rush mastered, I'm probably going to keep him in until at least Dragoon level 3, because you're going to need Dragoon level 3 for Dart for several fights coming up where he's required to be in them, and that just makes the fight a lot easier. Not necessary, but useful, especially in the upcoming boss fights against certain enemies. Okay. He shouldn't survive too many more rounds.
Burning Rush.
If Haschel goes next, he might just outright. Let's see, who's going to get the killing blow? Is it Haschel? Is it... Yeah, it's Haschel. Where it sticks. There we go. Ooh, the brass knuckle. That's a rare drop for this. Alright, another 11,000. That's... Ooh, we got Moonstrike. Nice. Everybody's level 28. Dart's just a little ahead of everybody. We barely defeated it. Thanks to that, I got warmed up. Hurry up. We're moving on. The Tower of Flanville's back there. Alright, let's see what everybody's addition was. Ah, perfect. On to the Crush Dance. On to Summon 4 Gods. And Inferno, nowhere near. Yeah, but basically all we gotta do is we just gotta master these 3, then we get Dart's final edition. These 2 get Roses. Haschel, we gotta do these 3. Albert's is literally just Gust of Wind Dance. And then Maru unfortunately has probably... Yeah, I think she has the most. Inferno, as soon as we get Inferno done, we're gonna start working on Kongol's final edition. And yeah, I think that's it. But let's use an item. We'll go ahead and just kill it. Alright. Well, that's where we're going to end today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, please like and comment down below. I try and respond to every single comment. If you really like what you're seeing, I'd really appreciate if you subscribe. I'm trying to reach 100 subs by the end of 2026. We're already over a third of the way there at the time of this recording. I think I have 34, 35. So I mean, we're already a third of the way there. And if you really like this, and you know the people that like Legend Dragoon, spread the word. Like, I'm a big fan of the game. I have no problem with other fans of the game coming to enjoy my content, because I regularly check YouTube for other people's playthroughs. So, somebody that might enjoy watching it, recommend it, and let them give it a shot. If they don't like it, hey, I'm not for everybody. I understand I'm just starting out. But at least y'all, but that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.